Hey, hope you're having a great day. So there are a ton of new releases that are happening until the end of the year, and I'm just super excited that I need to talk about I need to talk about all these books I'm really excited for the end of this year, end of 2025, and I need to get it out of my system. I need to talk to you. So let's get down to business. Okay, so first up is The Mating Game. So this comes out December 2nd here, and I am super excited. So it is the second in the interconnected standalone. This is the first book in the series, The Fake Mate. And so in this world, they know that there is werewolves, right? They know there's alphas and different things like that. Like it's normal in society, right? And so the first book was really good. I really enjoyed the first book. Like I would say it's one of my favorite reads from last year. It was fun, it was quick, it was a good love story, it did have some spice to it. But The Mating Game is all about another alpha and an omega, but she doesn't realize she's an omega until much later in life. Usually that comes out much earlier. And so she's some type of contractor, right? And she ends up going to the hospital because she's really, really sick and she's not sure what's going on. But it ends up being she's actually a late shifting omega, which is kind of rare in this world to be an omega. And then so she's got to get this contract done, and trying to fix this house will end up being an alpha's house. And they're trying to avoid each other, and I think things are going to happen. And I'm really, really excited. I really, really enjoy Lana Ferguson's book. Her books are really top tier for me. Like any book she comes out with, like auto buy author for me. And I'm really, really excited for this one to come out. Next is A Steeping of Blood. This is book number 2 in the Tempest of Tea series. I am so excited to read. This has been on my shelf for a while, and I am unsure of like, do I want to start reading this? Do I not want to start reading this? And then I found out like the second book's coming out. I'm like, oh, I need to read this. So this follows a girl. She's a extreme criminal mastermind of some sort. She runs a tea room and somehow gets mixed up with vampires. Now, I have not, of course, not read this first book, but this second book, it's supposed to only be a duology, and it seems really fun. She gets kind of wrapped up with the wrong crowd, and this is, it sounds so good, right? And there's just this big conspiracy theory going on. She's trying to get into this world and trying to figure out what happened, what's going on, and it's just super intriguing. I'm super excited for this one to come out. Ooh, Mate by Ali Hazelwood. It comes out October 7th, and I am so excited. So I know a lot of people were on the fence of Bride by Ali Hazelwood. So this is the second in the series, and Interconnected is about a different couple. And I know a lot of people, it's like either you liked Bride or you hated Bride. And I really enjoyed the first book, Bride. Like I really, really enjoyed this book. I don't know why some people didn't like it. I get maybe some of the werewolf characteristics that people were not into. But I am so excited for this book. I think this one is really going to be good. So it follows the main character who is a human werewolf hybrid. And in the world, they know that like vampires and werewolves are real, right? They know like that's going on. And they're all kind of like the humans, werewolves, and vampires are kind of like in an uneasy truce, okay? And so a lot of things are happening, and the main character, Serena, is just trying to survive. And so in order to do that, she ends up marrying another alpha in the Northwest region. And she's supposed to be this, like, rift between the humans and werewolves, right? Like, she's supposed to start, like, the healing process and, like, all it to be a truce, right? But things are happening. She's trying to escape her past, and we don't really know what's going on. So this one, it's super intriguing. I really enjoyed the first book. The plot was really good, like the twists and turns. So I'm really excited for this book. I think it's going to be even better than the first book, Bride. Next is going to be Crowntide. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so this is book number 4 in the Light Luck series. Now, if you don't know, this is one of my all-time favorite series, right? I will say I have not read Sky Shade because I was really, really upset because I thought this was supposed to only be a trilogy. It's now going to be a 5-book series, but I am so excited for this one to come out. So it comes out December 2nd. And when I tell you, the twists and turns of these novels will have you on the floor screaming like, what? Like you don't see them coming. And I believe this is considered a YA novel or series, but I really like the way the author writes these books, Alex Aster. She writes steam like no tomorrow. Like they're not even touching, and you can feel the tension, the love, like the emotions. Like I don't know how she does it, but she does it so beautifully. It's like insane how she does it. I'm so excited. This is book number 4 coming out, Crowntide. But what happens in these books? So all of the leaders in these peoples are cursed in this world, okay? And every 500 years, I believe, they get together, and all the leaders do, and they pretty much all pretty much fight, and then they're trying to figure out how to break all these curses, but they don't know. It's not been broken in like forever, and they're trying to figure it out. Well, in comes our main character, Isla, I feel like I always say it wrong, but Isla, whatever. She ends up figuring out what's going on, and there's a huge plot twist. It's also a bit of a love triangle going on in these books, and it's still continuing on, I know, through these books, and like, who's she gonna choose, and the twist, like, you don't see it coming. You will be so, I know, I was shocked by the betrayal in the first book. Like, I was like jaw dropped, like, what? And like all the things that I know happened into Nightbane, like I literally wanted to throw these books across the room because I was so upset because they end on cliffhangers, but they're so good. Like, they're so good. Like, throwing the book in like a good way, not like, oh, I hate this book. Like, oh my God, like, how could you do this to me, Alex? Right? Like, so good. So I'm so excited for Crowntide. Like, you have no idea. I'm gonna go back and reread these. I'm gonna read Crowntide, and I'm so excited. Like, they're just such a good book series. Like, I feel like it's not talked about enough. Like, truly, like, even though it's a popular series, I feel like I don't hear about it enough, and it's so good. And I don't know why people are like harping on it. Like, I don't disagree. I feel like it should have stayed a trilogy, but there's so much to this world and this beautiful, beautiful setup and plot. It's like, you can't pass it. Like, you can't pass it up. I was just these books. So excited for Crowntide. All right, so excited. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Let's go. Okay, and last but not least, I'm going to do a honorable mention. So this just came out literally a few weeks ago. I just finished reading it, and I'm so love it. So this is the second book in the Royal Artifacts Guild, I believe. Yeah, Royal Artifactual Guild novel. These are so fun. Ruby Dixon, she just gets you. She just gets you. I don't know what it is about her writing style. It's just great. They're short, they're fun, they're easy to comprehend the world. So in this world, in the first book, this is like an interconnected standalone again. I don't know that you necessarily need to read the first book, but I think it gives you more clues into the world from this book. But anyway, so in this world, magic is pretty much forbidden and gone, right? Like, everything's been gone for a while, like, and if you do practice it, it's like super, super bad and you burn at the stake like witches, right? And so what happens though is there are artifacts left behind from this old Perillian world. And so what they do, they're all kind of archaeologists in this little town, and it's a really big thing because there's still magic imbued into all these artifacts, as simple as like teaspoons and like random artifacts, because of course magic was so plentiful back then. But now they're all these kind of archaeologists, and they all go down. And so the main character in this is training to become one of these archaeologists and one of these guild members. It's very misogynistic. There are not a whole lot of women in this world who are going into this. So she's very looked down upon as a woman in this. And so it's really, the first book kind of goes about it a little bit more too. But this time around, I think they explain a little bit more what she has to go through. But as she's going through this, she ends up finding out that she is some type of necromancer, so she can talk to the dead. And again, you're not supposed to have any type of magic. It is like outlawed, illegal. You cannot do this, right? And so she ends up finding out about this, and she ends up kind of having a one-night stand with a minotaur. And he is actually like been a guild member for years, and like they really look to these minotaurs to really like hold the fort down and underground, and they're like, of course, all these heightened senses and things like that because of like whatever magical beasts they are, right? And things kind of go along, and like something keeps happening in the artifacts. Artifacts are going missing, and they don't know how. They're getting stolen, and they're getting filtered through the city, and then all of a sudden they're popping up on the black market selling for a bunch, and they're like, what the heck? I thought they were locked up in the guild, right? So it kind of follows the story of she's just trying to figure out how to cover up her necromancy skills, and then he is also just trying to figure out what's going on with the guild with all the artifacts going missing. And it's such a good book. It really just, it's nothing like, it's not so bad like something terrible happens, but it keeps your attention the entire time. There's a little bit of spice into it, and it's such a fun, happy, easy fantasy read. Ruby Dixon does it again. I loved Ice Planet Barbarians. Like, it's an oddball thing, but this one, like, it really hits all the fantasy elements that you're looking for, but not diving so deep in like you're just like so immersed like you can't come out of the world. But I love this world. I think it's super fun. I really hope she continues on with the series. But again, honorable mention, she just came out with this a few weeks ago. I already finished reading it, and I'm so excited for it. I loved it, and I hope you guys will love it too. But that is it. I am so excited for all these books. I hope you're excited about these books. I hope I did them right by explaining them, because I'm super excited for these, and I don't like to read them right out the gate, but these ones I'm definitely will be reading right out the gate. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.